MARKET.live presentation. We've worked on this. We've been rehearsing for weeks for your debut. You got to focus. The camera's over there, Rebel. The camera's over there. All right, take a little piece of bacon, kick back and relax. And welcome to MARKET.live official. We're broadcasting on TikTok. We're broadcasting elsewhere. We're having a good time. And hey, my name's Craig Smith, and this is Smitty's List. We've got a whole hour dedicated to a brand called GF Pet, and that's why I got my friend Rebby's here. By the way, we tried to bring Smitty. He was booked for the afternoon, so instead, we got Smitty's stunt double. This is Rebel, who's styling the GF Pet Fireside Sweater in purple. Let's get the tag out of the way and show Rebel how stylish he's looking today. Look at that cutie pie right here. Rebel's going to be hanging out with us for the entire broadcast, hopefully behaving himself, trying to lick my face at different points in time. Lynette chiming in already saying good morning. Thank you, Lynette. Great to have you here today. Chad saying, hey there, Craig and the dog. Sorry to keep you up there, Rebel. Nice big yawn you had there, buddy. I like it. So anyway, so this is MARKET.live official on TikTok. Thanks for checking us out. We're doing this every Wednesday at noon as part of Smitty's List. Sometimes we got some awesome deals of the day. Other times, we just got great products. And the cool thing about doing this on TikTok, oh, you settled in now, Rebel? There we go. Now I kind of look like a Bond villain with you sitting there on my lap. The cool thing about doing this on TikTok is we get to show you some of these products. So this is the new way to shop, a great way to connect with brands and to see what their product is all about. You can shop online and you can see a product in a storefront and you can click and you can buy, and you really have no idea what the heck the thing really is. The cool thing about doing it on MARKET.live official is we get to deep dive into some of these brands. We get to tell you their brand story. We get to showcase some of the cool products, show you what they're all about. That's what MARKET.live official is really all about. It's a great experience, great way to shop. Also, you get to chime in and communicate with us during the presentation. So Soup is chiming in, saying cute doggy. I could not agree more. I want to thank my friends Alex and Kara for allowing Rebel to come on the show today. And Rebel, you got to keep your face looking towards the camera, buddy. There we go. By the way, I wish all of you, what did you just drew? Wait, you got a little fuzzball on me there, buddy? I wish you guys could have seen Rebel when I brought him into the studios here at about 10:30 this morning. This dog was a rocket ship, man, bouncing like off the walls, jumping over cameras and cables and stuff like that. George, who's running the show back behind the scenes here, was like, yeah, Craig, I don't know if this is a good idea to bring Rebel in. But look, come showtime, this dog is a darn professional, okay? This dog knows how to get it done. Look at Rebel, stealing the show and getting the job done. So let's dive into some of these products we got for you here from GF Pet. And if you're unfamiliar with this brand, this is a Canadian brand based out of Montreal, and they have all kinds of really cool pet clothes. But what's really cool about GF Pet is that they're based out of Montreal. The people in Montreal know how to deal with the cold weather. In fact, today, Montreal is going to get a high of about 14 degrees. The high in Montreal on Friday is 8. Yes, they've got to take their dogs out for walks in Montreal, and they got to keep him nice and warm. This is a company that knows how to do it. Crosshatch chiming in saying any show is better with doggies. I could not agree. We got to make this a regular dog spot here. And our first product, we're going to start with a series of dog-related coats from GF Pet. Our first one you're seeing right there. By the way, great modeling skills by the Schnauzer in the photos there. Who's responsible for these pictures? George, go back to the other, like, that's a regular dog pic. How did they get that dog? That's like Cindy Crawford dog there, like showing us a little something, posing across the ottoman. That's hysterical. This is the first one right here. It's called the Urban Parka, and the color is in pink. Sam D's chiming in, oh my God, I'm dead with these pics. I totally agree. This is the pink Urban Parka from GF Pet. It's $48.99. I got a sample of all these right here. We put the sweater on Rebel. We'll showcase that a little later in the presentation. But to show off the coats, what's really neat about this brand is, first of all, a lot of companies are making these doggy clothes, but you can see it has this nice soft liner on the inside. So when you want to have this on your pet, it's going to be nice and soft on the inside. And then that real parka look and feel on the outside. I'll wrap it around my leg here, kind of showcase a few of the features. it actually has a Velcroed hood as well. So obviously you're not going to put the hood over top of your dog's head. Hey, maybe you will. Maybe they'll want to wear it on top a little bit, but it's really more about that style, the faux fur along the outside of it here. It's really a lot of fun, and it also is going to give your dog that extra warmth in the cool weather or the cold weather specifically. Here's a really cool thing about GF Pet is they have a technology, they call it ElastoFit technology patent, okay? It's for the perfect fit for your dog. So you have elastic here around the areas that's going to wrap around your dog's torso, and it's a Velcro across. So as I flip this over and attach it to my leg here, what's great about this, dog lovers, you know this, right? I have 2 golden doodles at home, much bigger than Rebel right here. Rebel, stealing the show, doing a great job. But I brought Rebel because we had some of the smaller sizes to showcase today. If you ever tried to get your dog into some of these coats, you have to finagle their legs and try to get them through little holes and things like that. You don't have to take the collar off of your dog. You don't have to take the harness off of your dog. This can basically just reach over the top and wrap around your dog, give them a nice secure fit. Again, this is the Parka Pink, $48.99 that we have here on MARKET.live official. You have a little elasticity here in the back if you want to hold something else. And another cool feature as well, you're going to see this on all their coats, is you actually have a little slit right through the back in the middle here as I'm poking my finger out. This is for you to put the dog leash. So the dog will be able to comfortably wear the coat, and you can have the collar on inside, and then the leash will pop out of that little slit right there in the middle of the jacket. Soup chiming in saying, ha ha, that dog is showing off. Thistle Thrill also chiming in, okay, that's actually really cute. I could not agree more. And Gigi, my puppy is so wiggly, so Velcro would be ideal. Great point too. Again, trying to get dogs in and out of a lot of these coats is a heck of a challenge. I know I have 2 golden doodles. Smitty is turning 9. For him, it's a lot easier to get him in and out of those dog clothing coats and things like that. My other dog, Bailey, is 4. Total spaz. Getting Bailey in and out of some of that clothing for dogs when you're trying to get the leg and you're trying not to hurt the dog at the same time. GF Pet does a really cool job because now there's no little step-throughs. It's basically a Velcro around the neck, and that's the second piece of Velcro around the torso right there to fit. So this is the first item we have from GF Pet. Again, the Urban Parka in pink. Freaking Schnauzer, man. I think that is a Schnauzer, right? George, we know if that's definitely a Schnauzer.
I'm going with Schnauzer.
I'm going with Schnauzer, but the picture of the dog on the ottoman, like sort of like a runway model there, is nothing short of priceless. The first jacket there in the pink. Again, this whole show is dedicated to this brand, GF Pet. That's $48.99. Next up, we have a very similar jacket, but this is called the Arctic Parka in yellow. So I'll put the pink one over here, break out the yellow one. Very similar design, although it doesn't really have the fur-lined collar. It has more of that true parka look and feel all the way around. We do have the little hoodie part if you want to show off the little hoodie, but that Velcro is down. I think most of the time you're not going to have the hood on your dog, but it's a really neat little feature that just adds a little bit of style. You can see all the threading that we have through here as well. Just makes it look like that parka that you would be wearing on a cold winter day. And then that little Sherpa-like lining on the inside there. And here's that ElastoFit. Again, you can see the flexibility right here. And the sizing for all of these as well. As you're looking for the sizing for your dog, on the collar, there you go. Thanks, George, for popping that up. We go all the way from a 3X small, and that's for your real little puppies right there. And they do the measurements around the torso of the dog and then the length of the dog as well. So we go from a 3XS, so 3 extra small, all the way up to a 4XL. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different sizes for pretty much all your dogs there. By the way, we're getting out into nature here. What are those? Are those Visulas? Is that what the dog is there? Yeah, those dogs are full of energy. Again, not quite the raw sex appeal of the Schnauzer. Gigi chiming in saying the Schnauzer is a runway model for sure. And then Thistle Thrill, I want these in every color. Shop and Drop chiming in saying, is that coat a soft pink? Just want to know if the color is accurate on film. Yes, so the first product we showed there for Shop and Drop there, The Urban Parka pink, that's a nice soft pink, as you can see right there. So not a bright color at all, very a subtle pink, as you can see right here during our live broadcast. Really blends in with Rebel's lovely fur tone that we have right here. Rebel, can you sit still? You're getting distracted by Rizzo there. There we go. So that shows you the pink on Rebel. And Rebel is a mini golden doodle. So you can see how that color. Now, we have this size in a small, so I would recommend for Rebel to take a size up and go for a medium. But you can kind of see the style, at least, with the little hoodie on there with the faux fur. Again,
Say a lion.
just stealing the show here, Rebel. Just stealing the show. That was the pink. We showed this earlier at $48.99. We also have the Arctic Parka in the yellow, also $48.99 as well, with the Vizzulas out there in the elements, in the cold weather. Listen, it snowed. We're located right outside of the Philadelphia area as we do this live broadcast, and it snowed. We got about 1.5 to 3 inches, depending on where you are. So a lot of ice, a lot of terrible weathers. You can see the big boy right there in the yellow as well. This was really our first opportunity this winter to get outside in the cold weather and the bad weather and the ice and how horrible that is to go out there in that weather with your dogs. We bundle up, take care of your pets as well. Insight chiming in saying these colors are beautiful so far. Thank you so much, Insight. We appreciate that. And Harriet, Rebel is a good doggy. I agree, Rebel. Hold on. I got some treats here. We are definitely bribing Rebel. Do you think Rebel knows that there's a little bit of bacon off here to the side? You want a little snack? All right, I'm going to try to give you the regular treat. We'll save some. Can we save bacon for later? Is it okay if I just give you this? Is that all right? Do you want some of that, Rebel? Do you want? I think you do. Okay. Good doggy. There you go. We are going to fatten you up before we take you home today, Rebel. I promise. You're going to get all the treats because you are a spectacular dog. Rebel's wearing the sweater. We're going to showcase this a little bit later on MARKET.live official here on TikTok. But our third jacket, a little bit different design, but very much a lot of the same specs that we have here. This is the Camp Life Puffer in orange. So just like the other two coats that we have, Rebel, where are you going, buddy? Come on. You didn't drop any crumbs over there. What is this move? Kind of you got the butt on the couch. You got the front legs off. You just want to wander around a little bit. I'll get you back here with some bacon, but I got to show off the puffer coat. Can I do that? Can I do that, buddy, as you start sniffing around for crumbs? The puffer in orange, $48.99, little tritone look we have here. It's kind of more of a brown on the top, and then we have this rust little stripe, and then also the orange elsewhere. Neat thing about this particular coat, too, is we do have a little bit of a pocket here in the back. So maybe store a treat or two, but I'm thinking this is really ideal for those poop bags. Yeah, if you got a dog, you walk down the street and all of a sudden your dog decides to drop one off in your neighbor's yard. If you forget those poop bags, you're going to be that neighbor. Don't be that neighbor. Has a little bag there in the back, and then, of course, the slit as well. And you're seeing that puffer in orange again in action. Look at that action shot in the snow. I don't know about your dogs, but also we have my dogs. They're out there in the snow, and they're loving life. Crosshatch chiming in. The orange one gives camping vibes. That's why they call it the Camp Life. No doubt about it. The Camp Life look that we have there in the orange. So it looks really cool inside on that little guy right there, and really cool when you're out and about as well. So that's our third coat coming to us from GF Pet here in our MARKET.live presentation. Man, it almost looks like a little thermos there. I like to show the insides as well. If you're just tuning in here on TikTok, MARKET.live official, what's really cool about GF Pet coats is that there's no step in for the dogs. It's Velcro attachments around the neck, Velcro around the torso. Amazing what happens when I put bacon in my hands. It's almost like Rebel knows something good is coming. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up. There you go. All right, you're going to get the bacon. Just sit down and relax. There you go, pal. Little snack for you. I told you we're going to fatten you up. So that's our third coat. Rebel approved. GF Pet we have here. They're from Montreal. Again, if there's an area of the world that knows how to deal with cold weather, I think the folks in Montreal have that taken care of. Here's your fourth coat. A little bit of a cheaper price point here. This is the Winter Sailor Parka in navy. Thank you for the licks in the face. I don't know if I want to know what you licked previously to my face, but I do appreciate the love here, Rebel. This is the navy version. Just like all the other ones, it has the slit in the back. So this will allow you to slide your leash right through here. some cool little red tabs, and then you have that GF Pet logo right here on the back, and then that little shearing type of feel that we have here on the inside. It's going to be really comfortable on your dogs. I'll place this over top of Rebel as well. Yeah, look at that big fellow right there. He's got the navy one on there, that Winter Sailor Parka in navy, $43.99 for this particular coat. I like the red piping. It's more of like an orangish red piping that we have around the trim area and little tabs in the back. Rebel definitely approves. This is the calmest I've ever seen you, Rebel. It's amazing what happens. We put a sweater on you and put you in live broadcast. Look at that big fella out in the snow. That's where the dogs want to be. I mean, I brought this up a couple seconds ago, but we got the snow here in the Philadelphia area. We got about 1 to 3 inches. Schools were shut down, so it was the fun play day. I could not get my dogs inside. I made the cup of coffee. I walked out on the deck. The dogs went outside. They didn't want to leave. They just want to stay outside all day and have fun in the snow. This gives them that extra layer of warmth that you have right here. So again, Winter Sailor Parka in navy. This is our 4th coat, and this is what's really unique about GF Pet, is they have this ElastoFit technology. It expands to the perfect fit. We have, I believe, 8 different sizes available, from 3 extra small all the way up to 4 extra large. Soup saying he likes the orange one. That's the one we had on a couple seconds ago. Thanks for chiming in, Soup. Harriet says, I think the pink is my favorite so far. Gigi, to the dog photographer. Yes, whoever captured those action shots for GF Pet, they were having a ton of fun, no doubt about that. And Pstay, am I pronouncing that correctly? The navy one is super cute, though. Pstay, I hope I got your tag there correct. So thanks for chiming in. MARKET.live official here during our live broadcast. So those are the 4 coats that we have from GF Pet. So I'll just quickly go through the 4 of them. This is the Winter Sailor Parka in navy that we have available for you. I'll lay that down and showcase. Here's the puffer in orange. I think this is my favorite one. This is the Camp Life puffer in orange. You can see the orange, the rust, and some brown in there as well. Really captures that camper vibe with those cool colors. Next up, we have the Arctic Parka in yellow. And then the Urban Parka. Yeah, that's got the raw sex appeal right there. The Urban Parka in the pink. The 3 coats, the pink, the yellow, and the puffer orange, are $48.99. The Sailor Parka in navy, $43.99. Insight saying, I want all of these, every single one. Where's my credit card? I hope you have 4 dogs there. Hey, you don't need 4 dogs. Get several coats for 1 dog. Have a little fun with it this winter season and give a little style when you're taking your dogs out. So I'm going to throw the coats over to the side right about now. And George, next we were going to do the dog bowl. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, this is a wood and metal elevated feeder. And I'll showcase the front of it here so you can see it before I put it down. I'm going to bribe Rebel over here with some treats inside of the bowl so we can see this in action. Like the really cool dog print right there smack in the middle from GF Pet, and you can see the little dog bowls also interior on the bowls themselves. So this is your watering and feeding solution, and these bowls do pop out of the wood center. And what's neat about this is you can see where the legs are on the bottom. I'm going to pronounce this in just a second, or not pronounce, I'm going to open it up in just a second to show you how this is going to work inside of your home. Let me read a couple more of the comments. Haha, you got it, referring to the pronunciation of my name. That's coming from Pthay. Thank you, Pthay. I'm curious how many S's you needed to get an original screen name right there. If you tried the 1 S, you tried the 3, nah, but I got the 2 S's for Pthay. So thanks for chiming in, Pthay. I'm glad I got the name correctly there. And Gigi wants to spoil Rebel. Who doesn't want to spoil Rebel wearing the sweater right here? So let me show you how this is going to work. This is a wood and metal elevated feeding tray. And you're going to open this up. Again, these legs are metal. They snap into place. And this pops down. And Rizzo, who is not a licensed veterinarian, but gave us his opinion anyway and talked about how he heard somewhere that having the elevated bowl makes it easier on the dog. And that's actually a healthier way for them to get their water or get their feed. Whether or not that's accurate enough, we have no idea, but Rizzo said it, so we're running with it. And I think Rebby's going to demo our bowls here. Come on, Rebby, come on down. You got to get off the couch, buddy. Come on down. Come on, Rebel. There's bacon. How do you say no to bacon? I'm going to get you off the couch. Come on. You got to come off the couch. Now you got to turn around. And go ahead. Go ahead and eat, buddy. Are you scared of the bowls now? Rebel, we're live. We can't do 5 takes of this. Here it is right here. Ooh, oh, we startled Rebel. Here you go, buddy. Come on. Come on. Let's go right here. It's bacon. Come on. You want the bacon? There you go. Let's put the bowl right there. Can I put the bowl in? Yeah, Rebel's outside of his environment here. He's definitely a little off sorts. But yeah, here you go. Have some more treats. Yeah, look at that. Dive right in, buddy. Oh, you're gonna. Oh, we just took a little bacon. Now he's backing up a little bit. Yeah, a little skittish in the new environment, but great work. By the way, if you were thinking, what did he go for first, the kibble or the bacon? Yeah, I think we all know the answer to that. And now he's going to lick that bowl clean. Thank you, Rebel, for the excellent work here. The 2-bowl combination with the wood feeder that we have right here, and then those legs just pop into place right there. That's a nice way to get food and water for your dogs with a little bit of style, as opposed to, oh, now he's warming up a little bit. See, you're looking for more? You know, I'm gonna throw a little more bacon in there for you, buddy. You want another piece of bacon or 2? We can do that. It's gonna go in the bowl though. Hold on. Come around this way. Come on. Come over towards the bowl. There we go. Dive right in, Rebel. There you go, buddy. You're showing off the GF Pet sweater. You're showing off the bowl. I'm telling you what, your modeling future is intact, my friend. Great job, Rebel, right there. Insight chiming in saying that looks Lux on the rug, too. Thank you there, Insight. Mr. Chad, my dog prefers the tall bowls, but mine isn't that nice looking. So, yeah, well, maybe it's time to step up there, Mr. Chad, on MARKET.live official. And Salmon D, haha, all Rebel doesn't want to demonstrate. That's okay. Listen, Rebel's a trained professional. And the honest truth is, he's in a contract dispute right now. So I think he's trying to be a little difficult to trying to drive up his prices for the next presentation. But we'll lock you in, buddy. We got room in the salary cap. We're going to get you in there for MARKET.live official right here. So, does he coach? Does he coach? Eagle fan Rizzo is asking if he coached. By the way, we're in the midst of the NFL playoffs. We broadcast out of the Philadelphia area. If you follow the pro football, I think you might know that folks in Philadelphia are not very happy right now. Rebel, let's see the jumping ability. Come on up. Come on, buddy. All the way over here. Come on. You can do it. Come on. I've seen you jump over my couch at home. I know you can handle this. You want to get your butt off of my chest? Thanks, pal. Bribing Rebel with bacon, paying dividends. Shop and Drop asking a question. How much was that wood and metal elevated feeder? Shop and Drop, that's $34.99, available here on MARKET.live official. Free pictures of Rebel as well. If you want to take them on your screen, you can add that in too. And Gigi, Rebel is a great co-star. Gigi, I disagree. I would say I am the great co-star because Rebel is the star of the presentation. So our last couple items here coming to you from GF Pet on MARKET.live official. This Canadian-based company, keeping dogs warm since 2014. It's not just the sweaters and the jackets. It's all kinds of cool stuff that they provide for their beloved pets because they believe life with dogs is more fun. And Rebel, I could not agree more as you try to lick my face again for the 19th time during these 25 minutes that we've been in live presentation. We have 2 sweaters for you. There's a look at your first sweater on that. Is that another Vizsla or does that look a little golden retriever-ish? Probably some kind of mix there. Looks a little skinny to be a golden retriever, but cute dog nonetheless. That is the Chalet sweater in red. There's little Frenchie right there. Look at that Frenchie right there. As you can tell, hey, look, we got every size available, so it doesn't matter what kind of dog you have for that red Chalet sweater. Really cool design there from GF Pet. And you can, as I'm going to pull the red one out here, you can see the woven design. This really looks like a sweater that you would wear yourself to that holiday party. I like the little turtleneck type thing. Rizzo's yelling at me because I didn't take the tag off. There we go, Rizzo, the tag's gone. And yeah, now we can really showcase it. But as you can see the design and the pattern on that sweater, $34.99. I'm showing it to you in a small, but just want to remind you, inside the tag, you'll see all kinds of different sizing available. We have 3XS, to extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, all the way up to 4XL. So pretty much, you know, if you do have an Irish Wolfhound, I'd recommend the 4XL. And the measurements, as you can see on the screen right there, you'll be able to see those also on the MARKET.live official page. You can see all of those sizings. So what's great about this, you're going to measure the length of the back of your dog and also the girth around the chest of your dog. So you're going to get a good fit there. And we go from 3 extra small all the way up to 4 extra large. So we're going to be able to handle your Doberman, your Golden Retriever, your Frenchie right there, your Chihuahua, your West Highland White Terrier, whatever kind of dog you have. I feel pretty confident we're going to have a size that fits. I will be a challenge for the Irish Wolfhound, which is taller than Rizzo and I when it stands up. But look, we got all those sizes available from GF Pet. Gigi chiming in again saying, yes, I am the great co-star. And Rebel, you are the tremendous star of the show. Harriet saying, I like the red too. Yeah, this is a really rich, almost like a candy apple red kind of color. Really beautiful red. So if you want your dog to stand out a little bit, if you have a light colored dog, I know how I have a cream colored golden doodle at home. This would look spectacular on him. And Salmon D, I want to take a picture of my dog with that red sweater under the Christmas tree. Couldn't agree more, Salmon D. Pick one of these up on MARKET.live official. The red chalet, or the chalet sweater in red, rather, is $34.99. And next, we have the star of the show, as I put this one off to the side. You know, when Rebel came in today, we had a little chat. I said, Rebel, look, this is a big show. This is MARKET.live official. We're not playing around. I need you to model the one that you are loving the most. What's got the most style? What's got the raw sex appeal that's just going to appeal to the audience that's watching? And look, that's who you are, Rebel. That's who you've trained to be as you nibble on some bacon. And Rebel chose this one that he's wearing right now. This is the Fireside sweater in purple. And I believe this is $32.99. And Rebel, come on over here because I want to show everybody the back. There we go. As I hold that piece of bacon, Rebel tries to chew my finger off. This is the Fireside sweater in purple, but you can see multi-toned here. George, stop sneezing. We're trying to do a live broadcast, for crying out loud. Bless you also, my friend. But you can see we have the tan up here on the top. We've got some orange color in here, some light blue, and I really crammed Rebel into a small. The Rebel probably would fit better into a medium. But I like the design here because it goes down the middle of the back. On the underside, it leaves that area open, so when you are outside with your dog and your dog has to go to the bathroom, it's not going to get all over the sweater. Thistle Thrill, OMG, I didn't even realize, but that is such a cute sweater. It really is. I mean, almost like an Argyle kind of design here across the top. You've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors working well. This sweater available for $32.99. Gigi saying it's giving a little 70s vibe almost. Yes, in case you didn't know, Rebel was supposed to be on Rockford Files back in the day, but not available for the broadcast there with Jim Gardner. But yeah, pretty spectacular nonetheless. Yeah, it has a kind of a retro type of look and feel. Is that a Boston Terrier? Yes. That is spectacular. By the way, big shout out to GF Pet. This Canadian-based company based out of Montreal. They're the ones that provided the photos, right, guys? Yes. It was GF Pet. We're pulling the photos from them. Yes. These guys got to be so super cool to work for. They're dog lovers just like you and me. And their thought is life with dogs is more fun. I've got 2 dogs in my house. This is my neighbor's dog, Rebel, who plays with my 2 golden doodles on a regular basis. Smaller size. I needed to have a dog available that could fit the small samples that we got. And Rebel available. And just look how distinguished and cool. Again, I got him crammed into a small here. I would say a medium would be a better fit for Rebel. But indoors or outdoors with the sweaters, we showed you a couple seconds ago the chalet sweater in red. And this is the Fireside sweater in the purple, which is the dominant color. But you see it has the pattern along here, the light gray along the neck. I mean, Rebel is really kind of a light tan to dark tan colored dog, and he looks great with this color combination. I think this color combination is going to work with a whole bunch of dogs. Insight chiming in saying these photos are killing me. Insight, I am having a hard time holding it together. Looking at some of these photos too. Look at those guys. In the snow, I got to imagine that picture was taken probably not far from the GF Pet headquarters there in Montreal. Out there in the snow, having fun. Sam and Dee going, yeah, I could tell they love puppies too. That's what this company's all about. They are a dog-loving company. The Boston Terrier inside with that sweater. And that's really the better way the sweater would fit. So I got it on Rebel here. It's probably a little snug. Gigi saying Rebel looks handsome. I couldn't agree more. I mean, this is Rebel's debut on MARKET.live official here on Smitty's List. Sorry to keep you up there, Rebbies. The nice big yawn, and you like the head pets. I got to be honest, George and Rizzo, we got to find a way to bring Rebel back and to bring my other dogs, Smitty and Bailey, in more frequently, because the dogs kill it, man. The dogs are a ton of fun here on MARKET.live. This particular show for Smitty's List, if it's the first time you're tuning in, we don't just do dog products. I mean, today is all about GF Pet, but we do skincare focus, we do some tech focus, we do a whole variety of products because we all like to shop for everything, right? And that's what MARKET.live official is all about. It's giving you an opportunity to check out some cool brands that otherwise you may not come across, some really cool products. This is the first show of the day on Wednesday. Guys, when does Allie get back? Because she's
coming Wednesday.
so Allie's not going to be, if you haven't checked out Allie's show, All Things Allie, she's been on her honeymoon in Africa. Make sure you're checking out her on TikTok as well. And she'll be back with MARKET.live official next week. She's been showcasing products on the safari with giraffes in the background and all that kind of stuff. And then we just have a series of shows throughout, not just Wednesdays, but days throughout the course of the week. You know, we're just doing live broadcasts, showing you some cool stuff on MARKET.live official. So if you're new to this platform, I'm glad you stumbled across my show here with Smitty's List, but it's not just me. It shows all the time, live broadcast, the way shopping is becoming the way to do it. You don't have to go to the store anymore. You don't have to go try everything on and sit in traffic forever and battle in the parking lot. Do it here with MARKET.live official. Getting some more comments during our live stream. Crosshatch, what do I do to become their dog photographer? By the way, Crosshatch, I don't know your photography skills, but you got a lot to live up to. Look at these pictures. I think that's that Missoula. Probably the same one again, showcasing that sweater. Jojo Bear, these are great layers for my puppies. Glad to hear that, Jojo Bear. If you're new to MARKET.live official, welcome. If you're new to GF Pet, look, there's a lot of pet companies out there creating products. This one we absolutely love, and that's why we pulled him in here for MARKET.live official. So to recap some of what we've done, I'm going to start with the sweaters because we still have Rebel here wearing the Fireside sweater in purple for $32.99. And again, this has multi-colors. The primary color is the purple, as you can see right there. Perfect fit on the Boston Terrier, but GF Pet goes all the way from a 3 extra small all the way up to a 4XL. Listen, Rebel, the show goes on, buddy. You can't just pass out a half hour into the live broadcast, although that looks like what you're doing. There's the chalet sweater in red. That is such a beautiful, vibrant color on the Frenchie right there. And I like the way it kind of tapers itself when it comes down into the belly. So when your dog's going out into the weather, you're not going to have to worry about them going to the bathroom on the actual sweater, although it does go long enough in the back. Shop and Drop has asked me, which color is your favorite, Craig? I love the red, but I got to be honest with the Fireside sweater in the purple, probably because Rebel's wearing it. I think that's going to be my favorite of the show of the two sweaters. And again, it's a full turtleneck. So it folds down here and really adds a cool little style to Rebel. So whether you get that chalet sweater in red or you get it in purple, we have both of those available in all of the sizes. We also showcased the wood and metal elevated feeder from GF Pet, and there's a great picture of it right there. So that elevated feeder not only helps eliminate some of the mess, but also makes it easier on your dog. So especially if you have a bigger dog, and having the dog having to bend all the way over onto the ground as we get our dogs get a little bit older. This is a feeder option for your pets. Both of those aluminum bowls pop right out. So for cleaning or to take them with you, you can certainly do that. You have the metal framing and then the wood top. It's not a synthetic, it's actually metal and wood with the aluminum bowl. combination. Gigi, oh, baby Rebel is nodding off. What the heck is that picture? This is one of the 4 coats that we have. Minty Mood chiming in, just joined and my dog is asleep right next to me. Minty Mood, Rebel is just about asleep next to me as well. He's had a tough morning. He's had about 6 pounds of bacon since he walked in the doors of our studio at about 10:30 this morning. And yeah, Rebel's about to get the standing 8 count. He's about done for the day. Let's go back to the coats that we have. 4 different coats available from GF Pet. That is the Urban Parka in pink for $48.99. Next up, we have the Arctic Parka in yellow for $48.99. We have the Camp Life Puffer in orange, and that's a 3-color combination that we have there. It's the brown, the rust, and the primary color orange right there. That's also $48.99. And then the Winter Sailor Parka in navy, that's a discounted price we have for you. That's $43.99. Great action shot. And I do want to stress as well, as we talk about the coats that we have there. By the way, somebody was asking me my favorite color combinations. I really love that navy parka because it has that deep orange piping along the leg areas and then some really cool orange in the back as well. What makes GF Pet a little bit different than all the other manufacturers is they have this ElastoFit design here. So what's neat about these is these are Velcro attachments around the neck of your dog, and then the larger Velcro attachment along the torso of your dog. So if you struggle with maybe an older dog that has a difficult time stepping in to some of those coats, or you have a hyperactive dog, which, believe it or not, is Rebel when Rebel's awake. Rebel is no longer awake, but typically Rebel is full of action. So if you struggle to get your dog into one of those coats that we have to step in with the legs, that can be a colossal pain in the butt. These are ElastoFit Velcro attachments that go around the neck and then also around the torso of your dog. So when you want to take them off, it's just a quick little pull of the 2 tabs, and that comes right off. This navy that we have right here also has the faux fur around the collar for the hoodie aspect of it as well, and then the Velcro attachment when you want to lay the hoodie down. So the 4 colors in the parka we showed you a couple seconds ago. There's the navy blue. That's the Winter Sailor Parka with the piping, and that is $43.99. And then we have the 3 other coats. Let's see some more dog modeling. There we go. There it is again, my Schnauzer, star of the show. That's the Urban Parka in pink for $48.99. The Arctic Parka in yellow is also $48.99. The Vizsla, you're a great model as well, but you don't do the little tush push there like the Schnauzer did. And the Camp Life Puffer in orange for $48.99. So 4 different coats from GF Pet, 2 different sweater combinations we have, and then the wood and metal elevated feeder. Find them all on MARKET.live official. We're live on TikTok. Harriet, I think my dog needs the entire wardrobe. Harriet, who's going to disagree with that? If you love dressing your dog up, or you just want to give him a little extra warmth during these chilly winter months, GF Pet is the way to go. And Gigi, somehow the navy one is giving yacht club to me, or a kind of a polo club type feel. Yeah, Gigi, I agree. Look at that distinguished gentleman right there. With the fur collar flipped up. Man, it's like a 1980s movie right there with that big fella. Again, the sizes we have from a 3 extra small to a 2 extra small, the extra small, and all the way up to the 4XL. Let me take a look. I want to count these out too, because I want to make sure I give you the right numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I misstated a little bit earlier. We don't have, we got 10 different sizes. And the way you measure is across the length of the back of your dog and then the girth around the torso. So those are your measurements there, and we have 10 different size combinations. So, oh, really cool video. Thanks, guys, for popping that up. And so you just measure the chest girth, and then you measure the length of your dog, and you size it up with the chart. Get a little measure on the neck girth there as well, but the torso and then the length, that's going to give you your combination there of what size is going to fit perfect for your dog. So Question from Salmon D. Do you think the feeder would work for small dogs? Rebel's a small dog. Rebel weighs about 15, 20 pounds. He is I'm not sure if he's a cockadoodle or a golden doodle. What are you, Rebel? You're a perfect dog. Let's be honest. That's what you are. So Rebel's about a 20-pound dog, and he was able to use that feeder pretty comfortably. So depending on how small the dog, I mean, Rebel's not a big guy, but he was able to use it with ease. Shop and Drop. This is really great. They have such a wide range of sizes. I love that as well. Again, this is a dog-based company, GF Pet. If you haven't checked them out before, check out their social platforms. They've got great pictures like that Schnauzer pic we showed you earlier. But the best place to find them right here on MARKET.live official as part of Smitty's list. As you can tell, Rebel about wiped out for our live presentation. I got to be honest, I'm getting a little wiped out as well. Auntie Allison chiming in saying, you're doing great, Rebel. Yes, you certainly are. I think you've earned another little piece of bacon. By the way, just hearing my hand go into the bag, you see Rebel's eyes. Keep a tight shot right there. Oh, now the head perks over. Now we're kind of realizing something's coming our way. Oh, I thought you were snoozing there, buddy. Yeah. Always time for bacon, my man. Chomp away. So anyway, hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. Market.live official. This is just the first day or the first show in a busy Wednesday. Thanks for checking us out. We're going to have live broadcasts throughout today, throughout pretty much every day of the week. And if you're not paying attention to Market.live official, we are adding brands every single day. More and more brands are realizing this is the way to shop. Learn about the products, learn about the brands, see the style, see the cool stuff. We've got beauty, we've got fashion, we've got dog stuff, we've got all kinds of cool stuff, games as well. Some great shows here on Market.live official. Thank you so much for checking us out. This is Smitty's List. We'll be back next Wednesday with another live broadcast. And if I can convince George and Rizzo to allow me to bring another dog on set, there will be another dog on set. I don't care if it works for the category or not. The dogs add a lot of fun. Salmon D, do you think the feeder will work on small dogs? I did answer that question a couple seconds ago. The answer is yes, it works for Rebel. I want to thank everybody for chiming in on the comments. That makes the show so much more interactive and so much more fun. Until next time, I am Craig Smith for Smitty's List here on Market.live official. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to Rebel for being the star of our show. So long, everybody. Have an awesome Wednesday.